You had blocked me for years. I was jobless for a very who want to get famous by taking my names. So, and I want to eat from the same plate again. I hate this girl calling somebody an auntie. I think I should be sorry enough too. And she was surprised that I text. We were even planning to move to one flat. I would like to skip that question. All of us were dating because we were crying a lot. We became the most famous enemy. Bhavya, I don't know how to do makeup. Do my makeup. I was scared. Quite older to me. Some of them were actually much older. Is one person in the entire. Oh no, you're a best. You were my best friend in the early days. I had an off vibe from her. I am still angry about a lot of things.
Are you dating?
No. I got into a relationship in September. 4th of September 2000, going around and trying to gain sympathy. Okay, I burned your clothes and that was wrong. Okay? But do you realize why I burned your clothes? Think of it, I feel like crying. Your person is a pervert. She didn't say the entire thing. I did slap her in middle of something bad happens with him. I would fight a 16-year-old girl by somebody who was 8 years older to what got me even more angry. Bullshit. It's not like it was lying outside the entire night or anything. And about stealing money, I don't believe in the term friendship. Your brother would do the same thing. Always play your woman cards. A girl was molesting a rickshaw guy. I'm not at all guilty. And the truth is, and why I did it, वो रात को घर इसलिए नहीं आई क्योंकि मैंने उसको क्लब में चांटे मारे थे. Sympathy shit, it can actually get you in some serious trouble. जो भी पहले बोलता है ना कि मेरे साथ बुरा हुआ है, oh my god, these people are also fraudsters. I ordered something and I was gonna pay for her thrice. She didn't even stop me because she knew that she did. And we probably just blocked each other. After that, I tried to find him. On TV, they showed that you and Soundarya are throwing my clothes out. She was the reason that we used to get into a lot of fights. And they were not ready to take it back. They knew that you want to create a drama. Okay, bitch, if you have tantrums, so do I. Our two best friends are sharing one screen again. Give me death threats even, which way that one person becomes the evil one. People who have been loving me and have been craving to know the answer, they deserve to see that. Are people. And I wish I could get the CCTV footage out of that club and people would know. And the closest person to me was you.
Yeah.
You turned again. I used to beg them, just send me home. What you did to me, what I did to you. Clips that you were hugging me on my lowest times when we were still enemies. And we want you to be friends. We want you to be friends. Here you go, guys. मैं जाके Sunny ma'am के कान में आके बोल, were jealous of our friendship. I used to get food for you. You used to get food for me. People were pretty jealous. Ganged up. That we were best friends. We were sleeping, hugging each other.
Story saying that
You ever not tell me about all of that? I was 19. People need to know what the truth is. You're welcome.
guys, we have Aahna Sharma in the house today. What? Aahna, how are you doing, first of all?
I'm doing very good. But this year has been a roller coaster for me. I think it's been such for everyone. How was your year?
Mine was good. They're professionally good. Personally, I had ups and downs, but so is life. Ups and downs. Aahna, I want to start this video first of all by saying that I'm really sorry for whatever happened 4 years back. And now when I look back, to be honest, I feel like, you know, whatever progress I've made, the healing and everything, I feel like I did cause you a little bit of damage. Not little, but I did.
Okay. To be very honest, thank you for apologizing. But I feel we were kids. We were definitely kids. We didn't know what a reality show is all about. And we did what we thought was right at the moment. So I don't think you need to apologize. And if you're apologizing, I think I should be sorry enough too. Because we were in a fight. It's not like
We were.
it was one-sided. So
but Aahna, it was so lovely. No matter after a controversy, only we got connected. But I really, from the bottom of my heart, feel like you're doing amazing. You look amazing, and yeah, as
so
always,
do you.
as always. And I really want to ask you a lot of questions today because of what you are here for. But before starting, do you want to tell me how's your life been after splits? Like 4 years, we have not been in touch. What all has happened?
Yeah, a lot happened. After splits, my life completely changed. I mean, I don't have a perfect word for it. It just got. Before splits, I was in college and I was gonna study a lot. And Splitsvilla was a tukka. I wasn't even ready for it. I never even thought of it. I just went and gave some audition because I was bored. So yeah, I just went for the audition and I cracked it. And after Splits also, I never thought it would get us so much exposure, you know.
Yeah.
And after that, I started getting calls from Balaji and here and there. So I had to travel back and forth from Delhi to Bombay for auditions. And I started acting, and here I am today.
You have been a Nagin also.
Yeah. I was a human there, but yeah.
Okay, Ahana, let's get into the questions. I don't want to waste your time. I'm sure you have a lot to do. Ahana, the first thing I want to ask you is, are you in touch with everybody from Splits?
I don't think I'm in touch with anybody at all from Splits.
Nobody?
It keeps changing actually. Yeah, I mean, see, I am a kind of person, I'm not very active on social media, okay? Unlike others, I don't post and I don't follow or unfollow very frequently. But with me, it's like if I see anybody who like bumps into me or something, I would be good to them and I would want to like talk to them and know how they've been. But वैसे अगर Instagram की following के उस पे basis पे जाएं तो I don't think I'm in touch with Soundarya, yes, recently.
So coming to Soundarya, like she was also involved in throwing the bags when it happened 4 years back. So
Yeah.
how did you become friends?
So see, just like with you, I don't think that you should be apologizing, but it was way in past. Okay, it doesn't matter to me now. We were all kids, I feel. Similarly with Soundarya, so I had no plans of getting in touch with either of you ever. Unfortunately, one of her posts appeared on my Explore page, and it's very sad. And I saw that her father died.
Yeah.
And I have lost a lot of people in my family back to back in this last 1 year. And it really troubles me to, see somebody like that. And I could not, I didn't even give it a second thought. I just texted her a very long message that if she's doing okay and if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be there because I know that she keeps on traveling. So I told her I'm always gonna be there and I don't give two fucks about what happened in the past, but if really either of you will ever need me, I will be there. So that's how we started talking, and she was surprised that I texted her.
Okay.
And she was very happy about it. We also planned that we would meet in Bombay, but थोड़ा time का issue था, but I'm definitely gonna see her again.
So yeah, so you haven't met each other, but you were planning to meet. That was my question.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now we'll talk about people you were friends with in Splits, like you were friends with Alfez and
Yeah.
Aahna. So how did that fall out? Like, are you cordial or are you friends? Like, what happened?
See, with alfez, it's like you must know that we used to fight a lot. And one fine day, we were in a fight and we probably just blocked each other. After that, I tried to find him and he had disappeared in thin air. Even today, if I try to find him, I cannot find him anywhere. So I don't know. And other than that, if you talk about Aradhna, we sometimes bump into each other in clubs and all, and we're cordial. But I was never very good friends with her per se.
Okay, Arshiya?
Okay, so
No, I was like,
I don't know. I haven't been in touch with her, and I'm not planning on to.
Okay.
But it's like if I bump into each other, I won't say like, "Oh, look at her," or whatever. I'll just probably just say hi and move on.
HRIDYA?
HRIDYA is one person in the entire Splitsvilla that I would not even say hi to.
Okay, we'll come back
For
to
a lot of reasons.
We'll come back to that. But now when we go back to Splits, you were this sweet little girl who came from nowhere. Actually, you had no experience and you came there. A lot of people have a lot of assumptions about you. Like people say that, oh, she was victimizing herself, or people have also said that, she's just doing it for the camera. I would want to know your perspective and how do you face these questions. I was there with you, and off camera and on camera I know your story, but I would want you to tell the audience, like how did you feel? Like people said that they felt like you were acting bichari. So what do you have to say about that?
So after Splitsvilla, I've realized one thing, that people always have things to say about you. No matter how good of a person you are, there are always, 10 में से एक जना तो आपको बोलेगा ही that, oh no, you're a bitch. And I don't even take it on my heart anymore. I just let that be. And to be very honest, you were my best friend in the early days. You know how I was. When I came in Splitsvilla, I was intimidated by all of you. And I never even did makeup, and that is when I told you, Bhavya, I don't know how to do makeup. Do my makeup because I have no idea what I'm gonna do here. And then when the fights started and all of that happened, I was scared. I have never been a kind of person who would get into fights. And then to get into fights with girls like you all, who were quite older to me, some of them were actually much older to me. And then all of that shit happening, I was really scared. And that is the reason I used to cry and I used to tell them I want to go back home. I don't want to do all of that. But I never did that intentionally. It just happened. And I was actually feeling that way. And Splitsvilla that 1 month was actually very traumatizing for me.
Okay, now here's this thing, like people are going to watch this video, they're going to definitely ask this in comment section that you and Maisha were good friends, I think, off camera. Like you did speak to each other. According to me, sometimes, she used to go and tell you like, how's it going, Ahana? How's it going? You used to like exchange words for sure off camera. Obviously, you're together. So now there are people who say that me and you fought because of Maisha. What do you have to say about that?
I honestly feel, Bhavya, that, if we take that one instance where you were throwing my clothes out, on TV, they showed that you and Soundarya are throwing my clothes out. But thanks to that wood thing, I don't know what it's called, extra shorts or whatever, it was Maisha who instigated you all, who, made us fight. To be very honest, we were very good together. We were doing so well together. We could have been friends for the rest of the season. We fought because of her. And then she was the one instigating you against me all the time. So yeah, I do feel that she was the reason that we used to get into a lot of fights.
You do. Okay. Now, Ahana, you and Ankush were like good on camera, off camera every time. So how did yours and Ankush friendship is going on, or like, is there a friendship? Like, how's it going?
I don't know. Not me, but my friend used to be in touch with him. We were even planning to move to one flat together in Bombay, all of us, how they live in sharing and all. But I don't know, it never worked out for me, so I opted out. But yeah, I mean, I think we even used to go to the same gym earlier. But other than that, nothing really.
Okay, Piyush, something about Piyush. तो कुछ तो बोल दो आज.
I would like to skip that question.
You would?
Really, man. It's
Okay.
taken me 4 years to get over it. I really need to not answer.
Sarah is like, no comments. Here I am. I don't want to do this, babe. Okay, Hannah, I get it. I respect it totally. But there is no bad blood for him, for sure, I think, which point you are. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Now coming back, like I'll have a very spicy question for you. Like now, when you see Splits, 2019 कभी चल गया होगा टीवी पे कुछ या कुछ, कभी ऐसा लगा यार ये लड़का सच में अच्छा था, इसको मैंने चांस देना चाहिए था, कभी ऐसा हुआ? लाइक डिड यू फाइंड एनी बॉय from our season really hot? Like that's the question.
None of them.
Oh shit, bro.
None of them. And I feel अगर मैं वो पहले देख लेती जो मैं बाद में देख रही हूँ, जिनको मैंने चांस दिया शायद मैं उन्हें भी चांस ना देती. Oh no.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
And after watching our season, मैंने एक तो honestly हमारा season भी पूरा नहीं देखा है, और हमारे सीजन के बाद जितने भी सीजन आए वो तो मैंने बिल्कुल भी नहीं देखे. आई एम सो लाइक ओवर एंड अबव.
Done. आपके साथ तो बहुत कुछ हुआ है डोम्स में, and I'm sure people have seen only half of the fights, and that's a fact.
हाँ, what are you saying? The first dome went on till 8 a.m. and वो पूरा कितनी देर का दिखाते हैं? I think 40 minutes or something.
40 minutes. We've had some crazy fight. Okay, Aahna, what is that one fight you had with me? which was like something you will never forget? Is there a fight?
There wasn't any one fight. There were many fights, but I feel there was never a one good reason of the fight. We were just fighting.
We were just fighting. Oh, Aahna is so nice to me. She's like, babe, I forgive you. Okay.
No, it's really fine. I mean, Splitsvilla was so traumatizing to me. I feel I'm having PTSD right now. I have forgotten half of the things. So I don't have much to remember.
Okay, Aahna, there was this rumor that people said you were already dating before you went on the show. So is it
I have two answers for that. So first of all, all of us were dating. You know that for a fact. I think everyone was. And I wasn't dating. I got into a relationship in September, 4th of September 2019, which was way after Split. Splitsvilla was on TV that time, but our shooting ended in June, I think.
May.
I started dating somebody on 4th September 2019. I wasn't dating anyone. But of course, we all have somebody we talk to or we miss, that special someone. We all had it, and I had somebody too to miss.
So you have it right now also? Are you dating?
No, unfortunately not.
Aahna Sharma is single, you are?
Yeah. Since this year, yes.
Okay, Aahna. Aahna, now there's this controversy which happened on my channel.
Yeah.
Vidya came on my channel and she had some things to say. Okay, you already know it, I think, and people are talking about it. There are a lot of controversies and rumors around it. I want to know your side of the story.
So first of all, I'm not here to talk about a particular person to ruin their lives. Okay, I'm not that kind of a person. If I wanted to do that, I would have done that way back. Way back. When you called me for this thing, I was very furious. And then we spoke, and then a lot of people spoke to me, and then I myself felt that I don't want to ruin somebody. But I am still angry about a lot of things because a lot of those things were complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. And it was more of a defamatory statements that were used in your previous talk show. Yeah, and I'm very heartbroken because I wouldn't say that we were best friends, because we didn't even used to wish each other birthdays or whatever. It was just like, you can ask her, we never even used to wish each other birthdays after a point. It was just like, if she's coming to Bombay, I know for a fact that she has nowhere else to stay. So I would ask her to come and stay at mine. She herself, in fact, used to ask that. And as I said, even if it's on Darya or whosoever, I would still do the same thing. Okay. And we were friends for a while after Splitsvilla. We went on a lot of trips and a lot. But then it was just, I had an off vibe from her for a very long time. Yet I entertained her when she needed me. And I kept on doing that. And then one day she was in Bombay and I got to know something which was so hurtful for me. So hurtful that even today my blood is boiling while I say that. When I think of it, I feel like crying because of anger, but it was very wrong what she did. And chalo, theek hai, I would have probably forgiven her or whatever. She came in my house and told my person that your person is a pervert after what she did, which hurt me the most. And then I saw a video which I've shown you, and I was like, what the fuck? I used to call her my friend, if not anything else. And she did all of that. And yes, I did burn her clothes. And she didn't say the entire thing. I did slap her in middle of a club. But Bhavya, you tell me one thing. You don't have any younger siblings. Okay, younger siblings, my sibling is 7 years younger to me. Younger siblings are like babies, and mine is especially like my baby. Like, I have raised him. Something bad happens with him, I would fight the world. I would not think twice. I would fight the world for him. She did something very wrong to him, and I did what I had to do. And if there's anybody else in my place, that person would do the same, rather worse. Because, feminism and all is okay, but equality is also a thing. If the same thing happened to a 16-year-old girl by somebody who was 8 years older to her, and a 25-year-old man molesting or whatever doing to a young girl, an underage girl, is wrong, right? And so is it for the men. And you know, इसी चीज का फायदा उठा के so many women in our country are taking undue advantage of all the rules and regulations. Recently, I saw a video. A girl was molesting a rickshaw guy because she didn't have money to pay. You must have seen it.
Yeah.
She was like touching him and all that, and that is what is happening. And that is so fucking wrong. You cannot always play your woman card, especially with underage kids. And if you cannot handle yourself, babe, stop drinking. Really.
Okay, I heard your story. Now you're saying that you did burn the clothes, you did this, you did that. Okay. Was it just because I don't want you to tell the whole story? I just want to know, was it something really serious, like, you know, you really feel like that if that thing happens to anybody, that person will also do the same. That is what you're saying.
Yeah, of course.
So,
I don't really want to get into details, but I think if the same thing happened to me, my brother would do the same. If same thing happened to you, Bhavya, even in today's date, your brother would do the same thing. He would rather kill the person. And that's what I did. I did much less. I would have literally gone on social media or lawyers or whosoever, but I just did. I was very angry and I'm still angry over that.
okay.
And then what got me even more angry is that you still have the audacity to come on a platform like this or come to my house and call the other person pervert. That is, I don't know how people have so much audacity, to be honest.
Okay. Did it hurt you because it came from a friend?
I don't believe in the term friendship anymore. Not after her, for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, it definitely did hurt me.
So she was basically now, she was staying in your house. She was in your house?
She came that day itself. She had to leave early morning for some place. She just came for, yeah.
And you all went out to party.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is all it happened. Like in the club itself, it started, and then you all came home and everything.
Yeah.
So when she came home, you just kept the stuff outside.
Yeah, she rang the bell. It's not like I kept it outside. I had kept it inside only. She rang the bell, then I kept it outside.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like it was lying outside the entire night or anything. And about stealing money, like, oh God.
Yeah, we'll come to that.
Okay, so first of all, it's basic common sense. If somebody is leaving a place like a club, don't you carry your purse or anything. And who the fuck even carries cash anymore? But okay, never mind. It's all just bullshit.
So Aahna, first thing is that you just kept the bag outside after she rang the bell.
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah, so you kept the bag outside after she rang the bell, first thing. Second thing, the clothes, the picture she showed us. What's the way to do that?
Yeah, it is true. I did burn her clothes.
You did. Okay.
And I did it for a reason.
Okay.
And I'm not at all guilty.
Not at all guilty. Okay, Aahna, if the kids are watching, and since you're not, because that's a huge respect from my side that you are taking a higher road, first of all. And I want to mention that me and Aahna spoke about it off camera as well. And we concluded to the point like, Bhavya, let's take the higher road and all of that, which is a mad respect thing for you. But I want you to at least tell a brief to the kids, like, so that they get a point of view, like whose side should they take, even if it's not about the side, like what's the real truth like.
So see, I'm not here for people to judge and take sides. I don't care whose side general public take. I have been getting a lot of messages from my fan pages from people who have loved and adored me, and they are into a lot of darkness. I just wanted to put some light over it just for them, because I've been going crazy reading their messages, and I'm very sure so are you. They've been texting me like crazy and they want to know what the truth is. That is why I'm here. And the truth is, what she said was not all true. And why I did it was something that I feel probably all of you should do. if something like that happens with you or some person that you related. That's all I need to say.
Okay. About the money, the stealing money thing, what she said in the video.
Half of the things in that video, when I watched it, it literally made me laugh. The money thing. Okay, so Bhavya, you've also partied with her.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So let's not go there. And yeah, really. And other things that, oh, I had called my friends and I had invited them. इसलिए मैं रात को घर नहीं गई. वो रात को घर इसलिए नहीं आई क्योंकि मैंने उसको क्लब में चांटे मारे थे. वो नहीं आ सकती थी मेरे घर. That's why a lot of it was very made up. Very made up. If you're choosing to come over a platform like this, at least be truthful. Least you can do.
Yeah. So you think how much the story was right according to you?
The only part that was right was that I want her clothes.
Okay, rest.
Which I did.
Rest.
Rest was what? I mean, I don't know if she became friends with an auto wala or who helped her or who didn't. Because I don't know. It's actually quite funny for me to hear all of that, sympathy shit. But
okay, any message to HRIDYA if she is watching? Your final words.
If ever you do something wrong, have enough courtesy to come up to the person and apologize rather than going around and trying to gain sympathy. Okay, I burned your clothes and that was wrong. Okay, but do you realize why I burned your clothes? I mean, stop doing shit all over around. And if you cannot handle yourself, really, I mean, be sober is all I want to say.
Be sober. Okay. दारू मत पियो guys अगर नहीं झेली जाती हो. ये तो मैं भी मानती हूँ.
Not with underage kids. Do whatever you want to do in your own house with your own friends. Not with underage kids because it can actually get you in some serious trouble.
Okay. That's your
She meant something to me previously. She meant something to me at least. So I never chose to fuck her life up. If it had been somebody else's brother, they would have probably, fucked her case.
You would have messed up. For sure, for sure. Aahna, now there's this thing like she said in this video, which was she doesn't know why it all happened. She said that
she does.
Okay, because a lot of kids said that this all happened to her and there is no reason why this fight started.
Of course. I mean, okay, if we're somewhere and I slap you, won't you slap me back or ask me why am I doing that?
Yeah.
It's the basic instinct. That is what everyone would do. And I didn't slap her once, I slapped her thrice. She didn't even stop me because she knew that she did something very wrong.
In the club.
And it was in middle of a lot of people. It was in middle of a club.
Ooh, that was so solid. Aahna, you posted a story saying that something like you use some words which I'm not going to use. If I'm asking you that again, do you stick by it about what you said about HRIDYA? You still are going to always stick by it?
Of course, always. You did something wrong to me. I can let that go. You do something to my baby, bitch, I'm gonna light the world on fire for him.
It's just so sweet of you.
Not just your clothes.
So sweet of you. So now the friendship is done if she tries to contact you after this video, because obviously you took the higher road and you did not defame her, or you have actually not said the whole story, to be honest, and which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Because my purpose of coming here is not to defame somebody. It is because a lot of people who love me wanted answers. And this is a better platform that I can answer them.
Okay. So now if she approaches you or tries to be your friend or whatever, would you consider the friendship?
No, I don't think so. I can't let things go that easy.
Okay. Okay, Aahna. Aahna, enough of HRIDYA. I think it was literally whatever. But any message to your fan pages who have been asking answers from you or whatever? Any message to the fan pages?
Yeah, first of all, I want to apologize because I'm not as much active as you all are. Okay, and I'm not able to, reply to all my DMs all the time because being on Instagram is not my forte. So I duly apologize to all of them that it took me so long to answer all of your questions. But yeah, maybe I'll keep coming here often.
Ahana, there's this one more controversy going around, and I think some of a YouTube channel, which I don't know what they posted today. I sent you the link also about the same. Now, there are a lot of accusation about you stealing something from a small business page and all of
Yeah.
that. Like a lot of things, you already know what I'm talking about. I want you to show some light on that, like why people accuse you of all these things.
So first of all, I just saw that video, and when I was reading the chats also, it was very much. It wasn't a collaboration like we usually do. I ordered something and I was gonna pay for it on COD. But just because I keep traveling a lot, I wasn't home when I had to pay. And I asked them, either you take back your parcel. How hard can it be to take back the parcel? I told them you can just take back your parcel or wait until I come. Because sometimes these people are also fraudsters. Most of them. They also just send a soap ki tikki and they say that we're sending a shoe. So I need to open the box and I need to see if it's the exact same thing that I've ordered. So that's why I just simply told them I cannot pay right now. I can arrange a delivery thing. You can take it back. Once I'm back, you can send it again. Okay, and that was the time that I could have not traveled to Bombay for some personal reasons.
Mm.
But then it became a whole issue and all of that. And the thing with people, especially teenagers, I feel is they buy the first story they hear. जो भी पहले बोलता है ना कि मेरे साथ बुरा हुआ है, oh my god, they give that person all the sympathies and they don't care about the second story कि दूसरे बंदे को क्या बोलना है. Maybe that other person could have a better thing to say, but that never happens, and I didn't have the courage to fight people at that point. I was going through some personal loss at that time, so I didn't give two fucks, and I never give two fucks about these little things when people try to get that 2 minute of fame over your name. And I think it happens to all of us.
So you ordered and they kept it outside, and then what happened?
Then it probably was with my guard for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then I kept on telling them, you can take it back, you can take it back. And they were not ready to take it back. They knew that they want to create a drama over that shit. Then I didn't go back for a very, very long time. A friend of mine went back. We paid also and we sent it back.
Okay.
But the thing with me is कि I don't do anything for the public eye कि देखो मैंने ये पे करा है तो मैं इसका फोटो डाल देती हूँ और मैंने अभी वापस भेजा है तो मैं फोटो डाल देती हूँ. I'm just over that drama. I'm over that phase of my life. I'm in a very zen mode.
So you paid also and you sent the parcel back also?
Yeah. I
But-
don't want drama only.
Okay. So
I didn't even open the parcel of
Okay.
that page.
Okay. So the chats and everything are made up? They're all edited?
No, they're all true. They're all true. And I have written that I will pay you once I open it.
Okay.
I read the chats just now after a very long time, and I have clearly mentioned this is the amount and I will pay you once I open it, or you can take it back. And they were like, no, we don't work like this and that. Then, okay, bitch, if you have tantrums, so do I.
I'm loving these conversations. Okay. Ahara, now any message to people who accuse you of all these things? Like I'm sure you don't pay heed to these situations, but any message?
Yeah.
People?
I mean, get a life. Get a better thing to do with your life.
Why do you think they target you? Like, why? Like, I want to know this first of all. Why?
I'm not sure they target just me. A lot of people, influencers who I'm in touch with, all of us are in the same boat. Even like big actors, like I was watching Coffee with Karan the other day, all of them are in the same boat. People do target us because those are the same people. They abuse us on our DMs or comment sections. And when they see us walking by a street, they would come running to us for a selfie. And that is how they are, the jobless ones. So I have absolutely nothing to say to them, but please just get a job.
Okay. Please do get a job. Basically, all of these are baseless rumors, huh, Ahana? Baseless.
People usually make things up, which is partially true, partially not true, and then they portray it in a way that one person becomes the evil one. And I don't always have that much time that I defend myself like I'm doing today.
Okay. How do you deal with it?
I don't open the messages.
You don't? I've seen
No.
you don't use social media that much. Is the reason the
No,
same?
when I'm in a mood, I would post like 10 stories in a day. If I'm not in a mood, I won't post for another month.
But like obviously you get DMs like that, and like obviously it affects you. So how, like, if young kids are watching, everybody's watching. So how would you tell people to deal with, because your thing is very serious. Like this is something which can get to you. People can
Of
do,
course.
yeah, people can actually take a step. Oh, like, because it just fucks with your mental health. You know what I'm saying? So how do you deal with it? Like, just avoiding, distracting yourself.
From the all that abuse and all that I get,
Yeah.
I truly just ignore it. But I'm pretty sure for teenagers or somebody who's still in school or younger people, they sometimes take it to their heart very much. But I really, really have understood it in past few years. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is ultimate bliss. There's nothing like that. I don't care if 10 people come and abuse me or give me death threats, even, which happened recently, or say whatever. I know they cannot do shit to me. I know for a fact that whatever they say is not true, because I know who I am, what I'm made of, and what my life is gonna be after that. And their opinions are definitely not gonna, cause a hindrance in my path. You should just ignore that and believe in your own self that whatever they're saying is not true, and just love yourself the way you are. Because I know a lot of it has been happening, body shaming and a lot of such things.
So
But you should never just take it to your heart.
people have given you death threats.
Yeah, after your video.
What?
Yeah, man.
I
And this is the first time ever I had been facing it, and that is the reason that I'm here. Because, people need to know what the truth was.
still
So, yeah.
I can't believe, guys, stop giving death threats seeing my videos, man. I am really sorry about whatever kids are doing.
No, it's
That. I don't support that. And honestly speaking, when I got to know Ridya's side of story, as somebody, I have a platform where I'm not taking sides of people, and I've said this multiple times. I'm not taking her side, I'm not taking anybody. It's just a platform where you can come and share your story. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's why I contacted you, and I was like, do you want to speak your truth or story?
And
And
I'm thankful that you did so, because I anyway had to get it out in some way or the other.
so, Ahana, but the thing is that kids are going to watch it, and still, I know my audience, and they're gonna, first of all, they're going to hard to believe that Bhavya and Ahana did a video, first of all.
I think they're gonna go nuts. I was going nuts, and I was so excited to be here, because this is after 4 years that two best friends are sharing one screen again.
I know, actually. But Ahana, so like I really want you to sum up this and end this topic for once and all, because I want to do justice to you, and I've done it to Ridya, and I want to do it to you as well. So I want you to tell kids something, like, like how do I say it? Like, how whatever Ridya said is a half story, and whatever you are saying is a full story. Is it like that?
See, I have nothing to hide. Okay, I know what I have done. And I'm not the only one. I have a lot of people. I have people who were there present in the club who can really say that whose story is
Right.
the one which has all the truth in it.
Yeah, I've heard that there were people, like influential people, only there in the story to back the story up. Like,
Yeah, there are people, and I wish I could get the CCTV footage out of that club and people would know. And the video that I have that I sent to you is the entire truth. Okay, that video is the entire truth. There's nothing above and beyond that, and there's nothing that can deny that video. No matter how much she says कि इसमें तो audio नहीं है. You've seen what was happening in that video, and that was something very wrong that was happening.
when people were posting, attacking you when they saw the story, or when they
Yeah.
saw the video, right? You got a lot of DMs and everything, you said. So you sent the video to who? Like, I want to know that.
To my fan pages who
Hmm.
were very eager to know what it was about.
Yeah. So
Not
that's
the video per se, not the video that I sent to you.
okay.
It was just a screenshot from that video because my fans who have been loving me for years need to know what the truth is. I don't want to put it out in public like that. Like I don't want to put it on my story to ruin somebody's image or anything. But people who have been loving me and have been craving to know the answer, they deserve to see that video and why I did what I did.
Okay. Hridya was close to your brother, like as a friend.
Me, Alice, a few more people like me, Ridya, Alice, and a few more people along with us. We used to go on trips very often.
Okay.
And my brother was also always with me.
Okay.
So yeah, we were like a part of a group, you can say.
Okay, because there are a lot of people who told me in this, like how you've got messages, I've also got messages saying that, they were pretty close videos there on which you used to comment on.
I don't know what videos were they because I tried to look into it. I couldn't find a single one. But I would still want to know which videos were those that I'm not aware about.
Okay.
And if you talk about some personal kind of a closeness, I'm definitely sure there wasn't. But if we talk about like there were many people around us, okay? It wasn't just Ridya, my brother, and me. There were many people and we all were pretty close after a few trips.
Okay. Aahna, I want to end this topic now. I think you have said it all and pretty much, and I hope people relate to your story. Now, coming back to our friendship, let them have some fun. We got back together after 4 years. Let's enjoy
Yeah.
also, guys. Too much drama going around. So yeah, so like I remember then when I first met you, we met in the train, right? We met on the train.
We were going.
We met on the train and we got so close to each other.
And it was just in a blink of an eye that we were best friends. We were eating in the same plate. We
Yeah.
were like sharing the same thing. We were sleeping, hugging each other. You were doing my makeup, and all of that shit was going on. I don't know what went wrong. I can't
I know.
remember.
I think I got possessive because I'm very possessive as a friend. Even if my friends chill with somebody and I'm not there, no, I get very possessive. When Aahna started hanging with other people, because it was Splitsvilla, guys, you have to talk to other people. So I felt like, oh God, how is she going there? How is she, like, whatever?
Why did you ever not tell me about all of that? I would have rather felt a little more special because I didn't know what to do. Okay, honestly, I didn't know who to talk to and how to maintain boundaries and all of that. I was a kid. I was 19, and I didn't. You were definitely much more wiser than me. And I was probably talking to the wrong people or whatsoever, which is why you got possessive. But I never knew that it was all out of some possessiveness.
I did.
But that was sweet.
I think yes, because now I look back, I was like, bro, what happened? Is like, okay, there's a thing called possessiveness between friends. With that time, I was like, yaar, ye kyun? Like, I got possessive when she started chilling with other people, and that is all when I was like, "Tu meri friend hai," and that all came out in such a heat of a moment. Ki yaar, okay, why are you sitting with them or whatever?
I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, while all of this was going on and all that happened, what was it that triggered you so much? Okay, there was possessiveness that I can understand for sure, but what was it that triggered you so much?
Which incidents?
How we started to get into a lot of fights.
I'll tell you. The first dome, when you remember we were doing our makeup and like we were sitting and we were doing makeup. I'm like, I want to go home. I want to go home. Something was happening that I was like, I want to go home. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think all of us had that moment some day or the other.
Yeah. So I told you, like, bro, I want to go home. And she was sitting, Ankush chose her. She went and sat with Ankush and she's like, Bhavya. I'm like, bitch, you took it seriously. Can't go.
I was very naive. Okay, true to God, I was very naive. You told me something,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Is it?" Because you were crying a lot. I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
And
And
I
then
thought that you really like you wanting to go home for a reason, so I put your name.
I was like,
Like,
Aahna.
that was so dumb. Like oh my
Yeah.
god, I don't believe that was the reason we became the most famous enemies ever.
Ever. And then she wrote my name, and then Maisha. Okay, now here's the thing. Maisha came with lot of powers when she came on the show
Because
because
she had done a lot of shows before,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And she was much older to us.
yeah. So I knew one thing, that if you want to stick in this game, like you have to be friends with Maisha. And somewhere Maisha had this thing with like always going around with, well, so there was some jealousy. I don't know, there was something there between you and Maisha, but I never could understand why. So obviously I was like, I want to think about the game. And I'm gonna choose Maisha because she's the chosen one now. Babe, you fighting, I'm fighting with you. Where is this going? I think that's
Yeah,
what
I also feel that amongst all the other things, there were a lot of people who were jealous of our friendship.
they were.
Because we sure had more friends, but there was no other friend like who was eating in the same plate. And I used to get food for you, you used to get food for me, you used to do my makeup and all. So people were pretty jealous. Girls were jealous of
Jealous,
us.
pretty jealous. Because I remember like when we fought, me and you, Maisha became the chosen one, okay? And we go back to the villa and she's like, इसको हटा इसको निकाल यहाँ से निकाल. I asked Soundarya as a witness to it, and then because Soundarya and me were like too much about Maisha because we wanted to survive the game. Soundarya was we wanted something out of that show, right?
Hmm.
So we threw out your stuff. And now when I look at the vote videos, I'm like, bro, people literally having the time of their life. They're like, yeah. We're like, poor girl, bro. She went through so
Yeah,
much.
I mean, it was actually like quite traumatizing, but
It
it
was.
was all the game.
It was this fan page who told me, when the stuff was thrown out and, there was a lot of things. Ahana's whole wardrobe was outside and we could see her things and all that. And which was pity, yeah. Like, but guys, you need to understand when you are in a reality. Okay, I won't do this in real life. I'm not somebody who will, do all of that in real life. I feel like I'm not getting something out of it. Okay, in reality show, I got the footage, I got the TRP. But here, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be nice to people, guys. That is the point.
I think that is how it should be. I mean, I couldn't be bad, like bad to people even there.
You were not bad to anybody on the show, I think. And
Even if you guys used to say something to me, okay, so I was ganged up.
yeah, she was.
Okay, I was ganged up, and at that point, I did not have any friends, and I was too shy. Okay, you used to say some things to me, and I was too shy कि मैं वो कैमरा पे ओपनली बोल भी नहीं पाती थी. मैं जाके सनी मैम के कान में आके बोल कर आती थी कि okay, they all that to me. I was that naive at that point.
Yeah, but Ahana, that's a fact, guys. By the way, Ahana was somebody on the show off camera also. Like, there are a lot of people, because, we posted stories when we fought with each other. Like, you posted, we
Yeah,
posted, Aisha
yeah.
was posting, Saundar was also there. Everybody was posting stories about you. So it was basically three people against one person. And now I feel like, yeah, I mean, like, there's a reason why we didn't get along because that was too much to take, to be honest, at that point of time. Right?
Yeah, I mean, when I got out of the villa, it was a different thing. Okay, I had my mom supporting me and wiping off my tears, and my friends supporting me. But when we were in there, we came as individual people, and the closest person to me was you.
Yeah.
You turned against me, and I felt everybody turned against me, and I was all alone there, and I used to keep on crying. Trust me, I used to beg them, just send me home, and I'm sorry, I cannot, like, they made a sign now that we cannot have a voluntary exit. I said, please, मैं बच्ची समझ के मुझे भेज दो, but मैं नहीं कर सकती. It was so harsh at that point. It made me a lot more stronger to
Yeah,
fight
it
the
did.
real people in the real world.
It did. I think, yeah, if you would have, that was actually something which was destined for you, I think. Why? Because
I
right
think so. And it changed me. It completely changed me. I wouldn't have been the person that I am today. I'm like living alone in this city filled with strangers, all by myself in a house alone. And I think it's because of you all.
I feel like right now also people still target you for they give you so much hate and all of that. And basically, I think like that was a stepping stone. You know, people posting story in 2019 basically made you stronger. Like right now, you feel like ignorance is bliss, as you said.
Yeah.
So you have come to this point by, or I think all of us have an equal contribution to it.
Oh wow, yes. Yes, you should have the credit for it too.
Okay, Ahana, enough talking about splits and all of that. When you came out, right? I'm sure boys loved you. I still date, you know what? Like people I meet, especially the boys I meet, okay, go out and they're like, "But Ahana sahi dikhti hai, yaar." I'm like, what the fuck? You're telling this to me? Are you serious? I've had these incidents, by the way. I'm not joking. Like you can say
Oh,
one,
is it?
yeah, 1 month back only. And if I meet complete stranger, like if somebody's my friends, I go meet them. You know what they say? But Ahana sahi dikhti hai na, Bhavya. What do you want to say? Say it fast. This conversation needs to end right now. Go. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
What is
imagine.
our boys' favorite? Like, I'm sure you get a lot of, like, no,
Honestly, I don't.
you
I
don't.
don't. Like, no one really hits on me whatsoever. So, a few months after Splitsvilla, I got into a relationship and I myself created some such boundaries that no one could hit on me. But even after I broke up and all of that, no one really hits on me. I don't know. I scare them off in some way.
Are you serious, guys? Trust me. Like, my friends are like big fans. Like, I have a couple of friends who
Oh,
really, really adore you and they think like you're really pretty and all of that. You know me. I'm like, hmm. So, okay. Next. Okay, Ahana, I have this question for you. Now as you see social media and you've seen our edits which go viral, like me and you
a
fighting.
lot of them, and people have been tagging me like crazy in both of our pictures that we want you to be friends. We want you to be friends. Here you go, guys.
There you
It's
go,
just
guys. It's just for you. No, I don't think so. It's just for them. For me, it's
no,
like I
no.
genuinely want you to be somebody I can talk to like once in a while. At least we can wish each other birthdays. Like, hello, that can
We
happen.
should.
That
We
can
should.
happen.
I visit Delhi very often. Yeah.
Yeah. And so Ahana, like coming back, when you see these edits, like right now, though we are talking, we're friends. So how did you used to feel like suppose 1 year back? Like what did you used to feel about these edits?
Somehow, all of them made me smile. Somehow, I don't know. I don't think of the backstory कि हमारी लड़ाई क्यों हुई थी. I don't think about what you did to me, what I did to you. You know, it's all such a blur. I just see some little clips that you were hugging me on my lowest times when we were still enemies, and so many such things. It just makes me smile somehow. I mean, it was a special time after all, no matter how traumatizing.
Yeah.
But you know, that 1 month was something that we can never have in our lives again.
Yeah.
And that was something different. No one can ever experience what we had.
It was so good. It actually felt like so good. I can totally relate to it. Ahana,
We
no,
cried every day, but we were, and you know, we fought all day long. But then there were some points where we were sitting together and, you know, like
I know.
sharing this
Point.
with us, all of that. So yeah, it was special anywho.
Okay. Ahana, anybody from Splits you would want to connect like now, like
See, I connected with Soundarya and I have connected with you. If there's somebody I would want to connect, maybe alfez. And to be honest, I don't mind connecting with any of them. Like, truly, if I see them here in Bombay, I would definitely tell them to catch up or something because they were lovely people
okay.
somehow.
Okay. Ahana, you are in Bombay. How's life? What are your future plans? Are you thinking to do any reality show? What's up with that?
I am never doing reality shows again. That is something Splitsvilla taught me. And I did a few television series like Nagin and Diliye Ziddi Hai, a lot of them. But I realized it's not my cup of tea. And I was jobless for a very long time because I didn't want to do serials. So I took a very long break, but touch wood. Recently, I've worked in a lot, which will be releasing this year in 24. So yeah, I have my fingers crossed. And I have absolutely no plans of getting into TV or reality ever again because I've shot for 2 films and a web series. So I just want to go on to that path now.
Okay. Ahana, before going, any message for the fans who wanted to see us together? Any message you wanted to give? Wait. Before you give a message, I have a message. I think,
Yeah,
yeah, I think I really want to clear that thing out that I would have eventually contacted Ahana, to be honest. I would have.
really.
Yeah, I would have. Because see,
How you had blocked me for years? How would have ever contacted me?
I would have unblocked, na. I did, na. But I literally thought you have blocked me. But then I was like, wait,
But I never blocked you.
yeah. Because your fan page told me you have blocked her. I'm like, okay, wait, let me check. Okay, I find Ahana Sharma in the block list. I'm like, wait, this has to be undone. I did it. So a lot of people on my YouTube, especially, they were like, you're making friends with everybody you fought with. You know, Ahana is somebody you should like, keep your grudges aside, like be friends with her, all of that. And I'm like, one fine day I will do it. I used to tell myself every Wednesday, I'm like, wait for next.
Maybe this was the best time I could have connected with you. Because it sorted not just us, but a lot of things going around us.
Yeah. So what is your message towards the people? Like, what do you want to give?
I want to tell them you're welcome because they have been waiting for it for a very long time, and I know it because my DMs are filled with your name. You know, your fan pages have been texting me for a very long time. So yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. And as excited as I was to connect with you again before this meeting happened, just right before our call happened, I was even more excited to think about how our fans would react once they see it next Wednesday.
They will.
And I'm dying to see their reaction. And I'm dying for this to come live. I want to see us together on one screen again. Honestly.
Ahana, any message to people who spread negativity, hate, bullying people on internet? Anything you want to say? Teach
So
them.
one thing is, I know for a fact that I just faced some hatred. But you faced it after Splitsvilla and Maisha and everyone. All of us do. Okay, it's like a part and parcel of being a public figure. Guys, it's a reality show. Moreover, it's our lives. Okay, it's okay for you to have opinions or some things. But giving death threats or rape threats or abusing somebody on body shaming somebody, calling somebody an auntie and all of that, it's not cool. And I know many of my fans did that too. It's not cool. It's really not cool. We are grown up enough. We face that every day. Maybe we're strong enough. But you know, there are a lot of people out there, especially in our country, who face it every day and then they take some very bad step that ruins their lives forever. So stop spreading hate. I mean, what hatred? It's such a big word itself. We had so many fights, Bhavya. I would have never said that I hate this girl. I would have never said that. Hate is a very big word, and you should definitely stop spreading it. If you cannot spread love, the least you can do is to not spread hate. So please stop abusing and threatening people and judging their choices.
Anything for your enemies you want to add before you go?
Enemies? I don't have enemies. I only have fans who want to get famous by taking my names. So 2 extra kisses to them.
Ahana, it was such a pleasure having you. You made my day, sunshine, and I wish you love, luck, wealth, everything. I can't wait to meet you in person. And
I am definitely seeing you in person, Bhavya, and thank you so much for having me here. I think there wouldn't have been a better and more perfect time for me to connect with you, and it has been nothing but pleasure. And I want to eat from the same plate again.
you know what? This is the last video of my year.
Oh, I feel so honored right now. Thank you so much for having me.
I just realized I was talking to one of my friends and I was like, bro, who would have thought Ahana is coming on the last Wednesday of the year? And he was like,
Wow.
is it the last Wednesday? I'm like, yeah,
It is.
it is.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought your talk show would be the first ever talk show I would ever be a part of?
Oh,
Especially after what recently happened.
Aahna, thank you for the last video of the year. I really have all love for you, and I really mean it that whenever things go bad, I'm always there by your side, and I want this friendship to go somewhere and like let's connect, let's have fun, let's just be the slay hunty mama slay bitches we are.
Yeah.
Thank you
I'm
for
hoping there won't be anyone to influence us now and our decisions and our friendships. So yeah, I'm really very much eager to see you in Delhi.
yeah, babe. Thank you, Aahna. Please say bye to my audience, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Bhavya Dawn, and thank you, Bhavya Dawn's fans, her army, which is so strong. Keep growing, Bhavya. Lots of love to you.
Bye, babe. Bye.